so sick of that phone.
Oh, this one's running out of battery too. Oh, please stop running out of battery. All of my chargers are out of battery. I have two.
I'm so sick of that same old love. That shit, it tears me up.
Hey guys, so it's Taylor here, and I have some news to share with you guys actually. It's pretty recent, and I've been holding it in for a really long time, which you probably can guess by the title of this video. I don't know actually, because it might not be the title of this video. So I have some news to kind of share with you guys and let you know what's going on, because what the heck, I don't even know. I've been like absent, and I hate it because I love doing this stuff, and I've been so absent. But I'm back, and I want to tell you guys what's going on. So what happened is actually a few months ago, I got an email from The Voice. Oh, so great, that show. And I got an email from one of the talent producers of the show, and they basically wanted me to come out and audition for their show. So I already got the first round, and so now I'm going to the callbacks, and which was actually today. Basically what happened was, so I went to a studio, and the great thing about it is actually the weird thing about it was that studio in particular was the studio I was looking at a few months ago to go record at, and I really wanted to record there, which was so weird because it was actually that studio. And I had to prepare 3 to 4 songs, and so I picked Same Old Love by Selena, which I love that song so much, and then I did Here by Alessia Cara, and then I did Wildest Dreams by Taylor Swift, and then I picked Perfect by One Direction. And so really, you don't get to get through all of your songs, and you don't even basically get to get through a whole song. You barely do. They rush you because, they have so many people, and I understand that. So they kind of have to make up their mind right away. In there, you didn't really have any waiting time, really. They were all on time. Since I'm a minor, my dad had to come in, and you could only have one person in the room with you. But we got there probably an hour and a half early, in the area, just in case. But, so anyways, I went into my audition, and the really neat thing was that it was in an actual recording studio room. I love recording studios. That is so cool. It looks so cool. But then you go into, the room, where you normally would sing in to record. It's a bigger room. You go in there, and it was so neat because everything was so, legit set up. It was so cool. You go in, you have your microphone, and the microphone, let me tell you, the microphone was a handheld one, but it was the coolest microphone. It was so heavy. It was a heavy microphone, and it was just a really cool microphone. So I got in, I told what songs I was singing, I started my first song, and so for me, whenever I perform or I sing, I perform. I love to entertain, I guess. So when I sing, I hate to just stand there, but I hate to choreograph moves. I just like to do whatever comes to me, and in the song that I'm singing, it's whatever I feel, and it just, yeah. And so basically I did the best I could. I felt it was definitely one of the best performances I've given. I feel it was one of the best that I had given, really. I mean, I gave it my all. Well, when I started, the people, there was 6 or 5 people, and they were actually all really into it, which was really weird. They were moving, and they were really into it. And then they looked up and saw me entertain, and they were really into it. Well, she looked up at me, and she was like, "I'm sorry, sweetie," or something. Honestly, everything was such a blur. After that, everything was a blur. But basically, she was like, "I'm sorry," or something. I was like, "We can't, advance you or, move you forward." And when she said that, I just, it was so hard to hear that. It was so hard to hear those words. Oh my God, I'm gonna, cry. It was so hard to hear that from her. And it was just so hard. And, she was like, "No, I'm sorry, we can't advance you." She gave me some positive feedback. She was like, "Your look is spot on. I love your look's spot on. Your stage presence, your entertaining, it's all spot on. Just, my voice was just a little bit inconsistent. Just a little bit." And I mean, I get that because they can only take 10 people out of 2 days out of all of probably 200 people. So, you have to be perfect. And and I totally understand that. When I got out of the room, I had went straight and I followed the arrows to leave the studio, and so I had to, like, you know, put on like the fakeness and like put on the smile, like I'm not gonna cry, and like I was so happy. And I got outside and there was this lady standing there, and she was like, "How did it go?" And I was like, "Good." And she was like, "Really? You know, how many people were in there?" And I was like, 5 or 6. It was really good. And, you know, my parents had like gone in the car already, and I'm standing here like trying to get in the car before I like melt down and cry. And this other lady comes out, and she's like, "Did you make it?" And I was like, so I realized like, oh, she's not like a producer. It was just like somebody. And I was like, "Yeah, I made it." And they're like, "You did?" I'm like, "Mm-hmm." They're like, "So you're going to LA?" I was like, yeah, I made it. I'm going to LA. Because I didn't want to tell them no, I didn't make it. So then all of a sudden their son steps out, the kid that's like auditioning, and he was actually like pretty cute. Not gonna lie. He was kind of attractive. That's why I didn't want to be like no and then start meltdown crying. And there's this kid, and he was like smiling and shook my hand, and I was like, you know, "It's nice to meet you." And they're like, "Well, congratulations," and stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, good luck." And so, oh, I feel so bad because I had to watch as he's watching this right now. I don't know. But it was such a great experience. And actually after that, I you know, told him thank you so much, and honestly thank you. I mean, honestly thank you for giving me that opportunity, and it was such an incredible opportunity. Making it through the first round, that's so hard enough. That's out of like hundreds of thousands of people, and just to be picked to get called back was so incredible to me. And honestly, that was such a great experience. For anybody that's watching this that's been shut down before and get rejected from the things that they love to do, you know what? Keep doing what you're doing, and keep improving, keep practicing, keep doing what you love to do, honestly, and don't let a producer or don't let someone that might be in the industry, don't let somebody stop you, no matter who it is, no matter if it's Simon Cowell. So that was my big announcement. I got almost to the show, which was incredible, and I will see you guys and talk to you guys later. Bye. Love you.
I'm so sick of that same old